You'll hear Larry Page from Google saying Google would not be Google without OKRs. You'll hear Bono from U2 saying we would not have been able to eradicate malaria in this area if we didn't run by OKRs. And it's all the actual people. The founder of Spotify, one of the founders of Adobe. I mean, it's like, if you want to be convinced that this stuff works, listen to all these actual people saying it. So, how many of you are familiar with OKRs? Is anybody using OKRs? Okay, great. So Andy Grove, who was one of the primary founders of Intel, developed a management style called OKRs. OKR stands for Objectives and Key Results. And I highly, highly, highly recommend that you purchase the Audible book, Measure What Matters, by John Doerr. John Doerr, John D-O-E-R-R. So I just think that it's really powerful. So, what should your key result metrics be? The things that we like to look at are these 6. What are our gross sales? What are our net sales objectives? What's our EBITDA target? What's our free cash flow target? What's our ad spend target? And what's payroll? Payroll as a percentage of overall expenses, because we typically like for payroll to be 20% or less. So those might be results. So the other thing would be to look at that then quarter by quarter. So we'll do historical and then quarter by quarter. And then these are some of our important OKRs, important key results. We really want to keep track of our total number of email subscribers, and then we're watching very carefully our 60-day opens. Active opens, because if they're not opening and you're not taking them off your email list, then your deliverability is going to go down. We're looking at our month over month unique buyers. Are we increasing our buyers month over month? What's our average order value? What's our average order value month over month? Are we able to figure out ways to increase that? And focusing on this is important, right? What's our revenue per customer? What's our customer acquisition cost? Our return on ad spend? Our churn? Our 30 and 60-day and lifetime customer value. So those are all key results that different people in the company are responsible for. So the question is, what are they and how can they help you achieve more than MBO or SMART goal setting? MBO is management by objective. Management by objective was kind of the big thing back in the 80s before OKRs came. And then SMART goals are goals that are specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, and time-based. So those are 2 things that people that don't use OKRs might be doing. I think OKRs are tremendously more effective. The objective is what you want to accomplish, and then the key result is how you achieve the objective. So let's go through an example. So let's say that you own, do we want to own Manchester United?
Not
at this point.
Man
Chelsea,
City,
who do we want?
Neither, I'm sorry.
Neither.
Man City.
Okay, Man City. Okay, so let's say you're the general manager, and I don't know what the Super Bowl of soccer is. I guess the World Cup, right? So if you want to win that, the objective as the general manager of the club is going to be that you want to make money for the owners, right? That's your job, because if you don't, you're likely not to be the general manager for very long. So your key results might be you want to win whatever the championship is, and you want to fill the stands to 88%, because you know if you're doing that, this gets more fans to come, this helps this to happen, and if this is happening, then you're making enough money to make the people that you're reporting to happy. Okay? So that's your objective, make money, that's your key results, OKR. Now, under you've got head coach and head of PR, and obviously this applies to your company as well. Just take any org chart. So your head coach now, his or her objective is going to be this. The head of PR, their objective is going to be this. So these key results are becoming the objectives of the people who are under you. Okay? That's the takeaway. So key results here, 200 yards passing, 3rd ranked defense, 25-yard this, etc., etc. And then you're just going to go down and keep moving those key results to be the objectives of the next people all the way down the line. Okay? Does that make sense? This is a really magical way to manage. If you start doing this, I think you'll find that you really get results fast. Some things to think about: some senior executive OKRs. The objectives: improve financial performance. Then the specificity. My objective is to improve financial performance, but if I don't have specificity about what it's going to be, what does that look like? What is the key result? That I will know that this has been achieved when this happens. The key result has to be, I know that if I do this, then this happens. So improve financial performance might be close 3 deals over 10 million, increase customer satisfaction, very vague, but we know that it has an impact. We saw the CSAT stuff. Increase upgrade conversions 10%, engage customers through features voting, institute biannual company-wide NPS survey, and so on and so forth. So these are all things that you guys can take a look at and see about using as objectives, and these are ideas that will help you say, these are the specific things that I'm going to give each person in the org chart to accomplish this. So when we get blank, and there's some others for various departments. So here's what, and I gave you these to use. There's software called Monday that we use to do this, but there's several different kinds. We use one called Monday. The objective, as measured by the key result, the position or department, and then you're just going to keep moving the key results down to the people under you. So the CEO, the key results that the CEO says will help the CEO achieve her objective get moved down here to be the objective of the director of marketing, the director of operations, the director of finance, and so on and so forth. And then you just scale that on down the line. So marketing's 3 key results then become the objective for the marketing head, the sales head, the support head. The operations key results become the objective for finance, HR, IT, and so on and so forth.